And another judge strikes down the state's voter ID law.
And that's 2 strikes in a week against the law. Good evening. I'm Eric Franti.
And I'm Sarah Carlson. The ruling means that the law will not be in effect for April 3rd elections. But as political reporter Jessica Arp tells us, the Attorney General says that he will pursue an appeal.
Well, that's right. The League of Women Voters who brought this lawsuit calls the ruling a victory, affirming their belief that the voter ID law is unconstitutional. After hearing arguments Friday, Judge Richard Neese issued a written ruling this afternoon saying that the legislature had overstepped its bounds by passing a law creating a new qualification to vote. Lawmakers who drafted the law insist that's not the case, while attorneys say the judge was clear.
We're pretty confident about the strength of the circuit court's ruling in this case, and we think that there is pretty plain language in the state constitution that prohibits the legislature from doing this.
I think we've got way too many things right now that are bouncing back and forth in our state. I think it's become really a political issue much more than a legal issue, and I'd like to have the law clarified, have hopefully the state Supreme Court weigh in and say this is Wisconsin's law.
Of course, the case has to get to the Supreme Court first. In a statement this afternoon, a spokesman for the governor said, quote, "It's a shame activist Dane County judges continue to stand in the way of common sense." He went on to say that he believes the state will prevail in its plan to implement voter ID. The Attorney General said he will immediately pursue an appeal.
And to avoid confusion, Jess, for some folks, a lot of cases here, and this case different than others that are in the courts now, right?
Well, that's right. This one is talking about specific language in the Wisconsin Constitution and the legislature's role. Other cases deal with the effects this law has on the ability of citizens to vote. We will have more on the differences in these cases and how they jive with the U.S. Supreme Court cases tonight at 10.
All right, thanks for straightening that out for us. Thanks, Jess.